Right, so in this video, we're not going to dive too much into the code, but rather I'm going to introduce guys some of the resources that you can get and for free, of course. And of course, the reason for using these resources not just for this for free, but Apple is a kind of really serious and really strict about their use of the resources. So sometimes if you use some of the technology that used by Apple, you have to use their icon. Okay, so let me just create a whatever project. Let me just say design demo. Okay, so basically, if you want to use, let me create a new folder called design. Okay, let's create it. So design demo. So basically, if you have to use Apple's technology, you need to check out this website. It's called developer.apple.com/design/resources. Right? So Apple Design Resources. Design app quickly and accurately by using Figma, Sketch, Photoshop design kits, guides, and other resources. Okay? So you can get a sketch library, you get a template, you get production template, right? Normally, this part is most used by, if you want to, before you actually got the functionality, you want to quickly give a demonstration or presentation to your team or the investor, or you're doing some research, you just want to quickly get a demo on. You can quickly use the resources to do that. And yeah, you can, of course, you can go to the template and download that, right? And right now, if you click iOS, we got Sketch, we got all this assets. Okay, so far so good. But sometimes if you use a specific technology, so if you want to use Apple's technology, you will. Okay, let me just click this. Okay, so you can first, of course, download all that. And then, if you use technology, you need to use the guideline. Okay, if you click guideline, you'll be directed to human interface guideline. It's just how you should design things, how just make your app follow Apple's standards of design. It's kind of like an industry standard set by Apple. So you can get so for example, if their iOS system got updated and it's a really flat design, you can't doing all this 3D stuff. It's kind of like a monopoly sort of thing, because I'm a digital artist and designer myself. So by the way, if you're interested, you can go to my other YouTube channel called Learn Digital with Willie Jami. I believe that design should be unique and creative and without restriction. But hey, you're developing on his platform, so you have to follow there otherwise. Okay, so and here we got technology. Okay, so if you're using any Apple's technology, you have to use Apple provided, say, icon, something like that. So recently I bought multiple Apple Watch because I really ignore my health for a pretty long time, and don't follow me. It's just I just want to tell you guys from life experience, health is one of the most important thing. Period. Okay. Is health is really important. So I want to push myself even further, not just sit in the office and record all these tutorials, but rather I should go out more, should exercise more, should hit the gym more. So just that's the reason why I want to make myself a health app and maybe record some videos about it, and so I can improve my health. Of course, if you use the health kit, you have to use I believe it's here. There's tons of information of how to do that. We will follow his advice, and I'm going to show you how to do that. but I want to just show you something like this. Okay, use only the Apple provided icon. Don't create your own Apple House icon design or attempt to mimic any Apple provided design. Okay, so we click Apple Design Resources, then you will direct into a download page where you can download all the icon. Okay, that's say PNG file, something like that. Okay, and game sensor icon. Yeah, we get all that design. So for example, if you want to use HomeKit, or you develop a HomeKit software that connected to the Internet of Things, even though say you have say develop a hardware that can work with Apple's like HomeKit, and you can use Apple to control your hardware, and you then develop or you receive some like commission or something like that, or contracts for you to develop a HomeKit app or something like that. You have to use the Apple's design. Okay, so if you come from other platform of you, or if you like using web design, especially web design, because web design is like a really free. You just get the back end, the front end, and design, and then up you're running. Okay, you buy URL and you rent a server. There's like no restriction if you're making a web app. But hey, if you want to go to the like App Store, you have to follow that rule. Okay, so you have to follow that rule to the letter. Sometimes Apple is like really strict about all this kind of thing. Right. So yeah, enough of me talking. Okay. So let's continue to make a like HouseKit app. Because I got like an Apple Watch. So we will try to make a HouseKit app, and then make a companion app that can be shown on your Apple Watch. By the way, if you didn't buy the Apple Watch, it doesn't really matter. You can always go to the simulator. And if you're interested, you can check my Apple Watch develop tutorial. Right, so click here. You can download the PNG file. Alright, and I downloaded. Let's go back to our project. I believe, yes, this is like a previous project. This project, design demo. Yeah, design demo. If you click here, you go asset. All the project's assets should be stored here. And once you download that, you can just click and drag. Okay, it's like a DMG file. Okay, so you have to check the volume, all that, develop a license agreement, all that. Oh my gosh, Apple got really strict on this. So we got like a PNG. Okay, so hopefully just click and drag. So we can import this icon, Apple House, into our projects. We just got 1x, doesn't really matter. And can I change the name? Okay, so Apple House icon. Okay, Apple House icon. Yeah. So AH icon. Remember that, and then we can successfully reference it. So we can learn from official design here. Let me just go to the guideline here. So say for example, if you want to use that like here, automatically sync your reading with Apple House, something like that. So it should be some of the like left side showing the icon, got some tags, got some like smaller tags. You know, swipe left and right, something like that, and you got a button like skip. You always give the user a option to say no. You can't, I've seen a lot of like a malicious develop app that intentionally do not design a exit button, and yeah, like I don't know whether you guys know a TikTok. Okay, TikTok's got a like a twin version of its Chinese version called Douyin, and like the first or second version of Chinese TikTok, the app do not have, or intentionally do not have an exit button. Okay, and I've seen a lot of like malicious app that that sort of a misuse and abuse the power that given by these like a hardware's API. So for example, you click exit, you can't exit. You have to click that like 3 times in order to exit. Okay, so it's just intentionally try to keep all the user stick to their app and never exit. That's not good. That's just like how to say that is distasteful, right? It's just really unclassy thing to do. I don't know how to say that. English is not my first language, but I just like don't look down. I just look down at all these companies and project managers who should come up with this idea to abuse the power that the user give it to you, and abuse it and treat users like guinea pigs, and then they just draw a circle and then put all the user inside the circle and try to let the user never escape the app. I just don't like what they are doing. Okay, just my personal opinion, by the way. Yeah, so for us, we just follow Apple's guideline. Okay, I know some people may have some opinion about Apple, saying it's a big company, may do something bad, but relatively it's a platform that can relatively fair. Okay, so we're going to follow his guideline, and we're going to do something like this. Okay, so let's go back here, and we got this VStack, right? Image text. So let's just get rid of this. First, we got to like reference that, right? So image, and we're going to just reference it by dot, and we can automatically find it. Apple House icon. Okay, really good. And I think it is automatically makes A and H not capitalized. So let me just follow this rule. Okay, Apple House and icon. All right. So since I want to like it, not change the capitalization, just reference that directly. Okay, I believe if you look at here, you should be able to see it. But let's run this app. Okay, I don't want to use the preview. Okay, I just call me lazy. I don't want to use that because sometimes you got parameters, I have to pass it and got it here. So I have to like do that twice. Okay, just my personal opinion. Unless you got like a really complex design, and like if you run the app, you got like a really complex design and connected to the really complex, like the back end, you do all sort of things really slow. Unless you're doing that, for a simple demonstration, I just want to do that because sometimes the preview on right side will give you like a lot of I don't know, it's just like a small bug, something like that. And sometimes you pass the information, sometimes you change that, it will give you error saying that you didn't do that or something. Yeah, it's just pretty weird. Okay, so it's just yeah, I just want to avoid all the hassle altogether. Where's my simulator, by the way? Okay, by the way, I download this Epic Game Launcher on my Mac. I'm sort of on vacation, so I have to bring the Mac back with me and then record you guys do all this. And I don't know why. Let me just pause this for a bit because I think I spent a lot of time like initializing things. Okay, sorry, it's not spent a lot of time initializing. It's already show the whole image here. I thought it's like a starter screen with the like a new version of Apple's iOS and the new wallpapers like that. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's definitely too big. So basically, you can handle this image, make it like a smaller. The best way to do that is make it resizable, so you can change your size and like cram all this in a specific frame. Okay. And things, if you look at here, it's fairly small, and it's a square, so you got this same width as well as height. Okay, so let's do that. So first make it resizable. Okay, and dot a specific frame, and we specify the width, CG float. We use 100, and then let's change the height. Okay, it's just some random magic number I try. Of course, you can do whatever you want. Okay, you need to fine tune it. Oh my gosh, it's at the same color as the background. So of course you can choose a feature, toggle appearance, and you got a dark mode. That's the image that we want to reference. But right now, if we just got some error, the user will not be able to see it, right? So you have to add something that make it stand out. So the best way to do it is to simply add some shadow. Okay, you can have a radius of a I don't know, maybe just have a radius of 10. Okay, so if we run that again, you can see that you have a radius. So this works where you toggle that to the dark mode, or toggle that to the normal, like a non-dark mode, light mode, because you got this indication of the a difference between these two. Okay, and I believe this is a little bit too big for my taste. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and you can even change the color of the shadow, by the way. So I believe you can change that color to something like you can even make it more interesting by make it like a, I believe all that's orange, so you can change that to orange. Okay, must be preset the argument radius. So you got something like this. Sorry about that. Okay, it's just a different use of API. Okay, color and radius. Run that. You can see an orange color. Okay, so you got this radius like this. But normally, unless you got like a really good design of the background color, I normally wouldn't recommend doing something outstanding with Apple's icon, because Apple's review team may not like this. Okay, it's kind of weird. I don't know. You can use it and submit that. I'm not sure they will pass. Okay, so normally you just do something like black or gray, something like that. Or maybe just make it default. I think make it default with just a simple radius and make it default. I think that's the safe option. Okay, and then if you look at back here, you got a nice background. Right now we can simply make it the original color. We don't add things, we just add text. Okay, let's add text. First, the text is bigger, and the secondary. So what I'm going to do is to add some text. All that is inside of VStack. Don't worry about that. So image and text, something like yeah, I made a app like this. It's called what's the name again? Let's run this. Let's quickly run this. I believe that we can use this to add that to. It's called Jump Rope Pro Plus. Okay, it's a mouthful. Let's toggle the appearance. Okay, it's called Jump Rope Pro Plus. Welcome to Jump Rope Pro. Okay, let me just Jump Rope Pro, something like that. Okay, plus. I need a plus, unless you like a paid premium version. Okay, and you can say something like the font. Change that to I don't know, dot title. Okay, it's a fairly big one, and then we can get a text of say jump rope pro. Yeah, I heard it's not just allegedly, jump rope can help you lose weight. Okay, so the text let's randomly input something. The text doesn't really matter that much. I can say hell, it's just something like let me think about this. Okay, so say this app will using eating habit with Apple House empower you to master your house. Okay, eating habit. Okay, right now we got something like this. Okay, we can compare this to. Okay. Alright, I believe this if I change that to okay, so you can change the color of the text as well. That's good. But this text size a little bit big. Maybe it's because of my look at here. Right, looks pretty cool. But we need to push it up a little bit. Okay, and then we got some dummy text, and then we'll maybe add some bottom. So let's quickly get something. Okay, so you jump, or maybe just a jump rope. Okay, I'm just going to write random things. Okay, jump rope pro is is a jump rope helper app that display your daily jumping data into interactive animation and charts, and yeah, something like that. Just a quick demo. Of course, I believe the preview can also show that. Okay, it seems pretty good, right? And yeah, but if you look at here, you got some space in between, and it kind of a cram to the left, so we have to make the alignment changes. So the image, we already said it's an image, so we can change this alignment. So alignment, horizontal dot leading, so everything becomes the left. Okay, and then you can have a spacing. Okay, you can have a specific spacing. Let's try this one. So yeah, that's more professional looking, right? So we can toggle appearance. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. But I want you to push everything up a little bit. But we need to have a rounded button here, just follow the guidance of Apple's automatic. Yeah, let's compare our version and Apple's version. So first, the text, we can cram more information inside. Second, we need some button, right? Accept and did not accept, and push everything up. Okay, so let's we got the text. All that's a vertical stack. Yeah. Then we can add some bottom here. So bottom, and say accept using your house data, something like that. Okay, and then you can say yeah, some like print. Okay, this is just a quick debug. My app is using your house data now. Okay, just print it out so you can quickly debug. This is my personal preference. And obviously, if you run this button is pretty ugly. Okay, with something like this. Okay, you don't want a button like that. At least you got this like we got like a border sort of thing, rounded border button. There's like no hint of how to do that. Okay, I guess we have to like change the style of the button. Okay, so we can have the modifier style, button style, yeah, style primitive button style. Can I just store this? Okay, yeah. We have to, you know, let's just come on, where's the border button style? Okay, we got button style, border prominence, borderless button style, default button style, plain button style. Yeah, let's use the border prominence button style. Okay, not exactly matches to button style. Okay, do I need to initialize it or something like that? Okay, let's try this. Oh my gosh, this that's pretty ugly, to be honest. Border prominence. Can I change that to something like more subtle? This is like too intrusive. Border the button style. Okay, maybe bordered button style, maybe not prominent, because prominence is just too much. Yeah, that's more like it. But I want to like have a little bit space between these two. Okay, accept using your house data, and maybe add another button. Okay, but change that style to something like this. No for now. Okay, it's not using. Okay, just a quick debug. I just want to demonstrate. So this is like a not this style, just some default style. Okay, you can just like get rid of this. Okay. No for now. Okay, that looks pretty fun. But we obviously don't want this button to be at the crammed to the left. We want it to be at the center, and all this push up. Got some in between. Okay, and I want to add a little bit like a spacing of the text. Of course, you can, I can spend like a whole day adjusting and fine-tuning all this. I believe like a lot of designers go to work and maybe spend a few days just adjusting whether it's a rounded a not rounded corner. I've seen a lot of like people on designers on Twitter, now it's X now, just posting something. I don't know whether they are like doing a poll or something like that. Say, hey, which one's better, left or right one, rounded or pointy button? Yeah, so it's just like a really time consuming. I'm not going to do that because I want to save you guys a little bit of time. I just want to like generate get the idea down, and then you can fine tune later. So for example, you can add another V stack. Okay, say V stack. You can add another V stack, and just to get everything here and here, right now is here, and you can wrap it, even wrap everything inside. You can get this bottom not inside this V stack, So this vertical stack, and then the second part of this stack. Okay, the reason for doing that is that you can have more adjustments of this V stack. Okay, so you can have some, say, you don't want everything to be leading. Okay, so this alignment, we do not need the alignment adjustments, but rather we can have a, say, spacing. So remember, we get alignment and spacing and content, all right? And we can have a more spacing, okay, say 100 spacing, and content. Content's already like return, so we don't need it here. So let's just try this, okay? So this V stack and bottom to bottom, we have a like a really wide like difference, okay? So if you want this to do not conform to a spacing of 100, very simple. I guess you already know how to do that. Really simple. Put everything inside the V stack, okay? And then put everything here, bottom, and here. All right. So V stack inside of V stack. It can really like complex really quick, but hey, I think that's pretty good. Let's compare this with the Apple's version to simulator. Oh, that's pretty good. This should be like a smaller. This should be like a push more up. Okay. Yeah, you can fine tune that, but it looks pretty good. Okay, not for now. You can make it like a like a gray. You can change your appearance. Okay, looks pretty good, but don't leave this like a default style. It's kind of like a not professional made app. I think this whitish color, or maybe just a simple black color, will be suffice. Okay, but yeah, this looks pretty cool. Of course, you can make it like a customized radius shape button, something like that. Okay, but yeah, hey, we pretty much got the screen ready. Okay, oh my gosh, it's nearly 30 minutes. Oh my, 32 minutes. Yeah, I got a little bit carried away there, and we saw a lot of like my thoughts about things. Okay, so yeah, sorry, and yeah, we will. Yeah, maybe we'll incorporate this, and of course, if you want to use a specific data, you have to change the permission for it. So yeah, maybe I will record another video that dedicate about permission and how to like incorporate this, because you can make it like a full-fledged house app, HouseKit app, and with companion that you can show that say on like a widget on screen, and you can work out on Apple TV, or you can like show some companion small app, or maybe widget on the phone or on your Apple Watch. Okay, and this is a companion app. This is like a different story, but hey, I just want to include as much information as possible. Okay, and by the way, if you want to just directly download code, you don't want to like follow along, I know your time is precious. Okay, and I got like 100,000 of minutes of video. Okay, so if you want to just download it and quickly go through this, and if you like don't know what does this code do, you want to see the video, then you can go back and check my video. Okay, I want like it's more like a reference manual rather than you follow that video by video. Okay, and if you want to save time, of course. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks, see you next video, bye.